Thank you for joining me this evening. Tonight we have a special cinematic feast du jour to observe. It's called Knock Knock, Who's There? That's right, the seminal 1963 French dairy farm horror flick. Featuring Christopher Reeves and Angela Lansbury. The two lovers find themselves trapped on the back 40 of a nascent dairy farm in the Alsace-Lorraine. Incidentally, none of the film was shot in French, but rather in standard English. Also look for an appearance for some hydrophobic bovine, which will happen later in the film. But in this first scene, we're going to take a look at an outstanding performance by both Lansbury and Reeves, fresh off his success as Superman, which it occurs to me took place in 1978, thus making it 15 years impossible that this could have even occurred. And Lansbury plays it to the hilt. In this scene, we find the two milking a cow, but discovering that they're actually milking the first fruits of their love. Let's watch.
That's it. You put your hands on the udders, and you, yes, you're a natural. You're a natural.
Gee golly, ma'am. I'm just glad to have finally found work. It's been sure hard. What with this rampant unemployment, a lot of people just going up and down the countryside looking for work. Left my home in Paris.
You have a way with that cow, you know.
Thanks. Boy's been real good with my hands, ma'am. Listen. Oh, hi. That was a tug too far. I mean, for the cow, I don't think she liked it.
You speak with such ease and such luminosity.
Oh, you're making me so bashful. I don't know how. I never had no one ever talk to me like this.
Well, I think you are a Superman. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's the stuff, baby. But do you need these? Are these?
Yes, actually, yes.
An absolute triumph of cinema verite for Werner Herzog and friends. From the very first frame, you can tell that these guys have a special relationship, but it doesn't stop there. They pursue their love as far as they can take it. But now let's take a look at a scene from the middle of the movie where they discover that it's not going to be so easy to carry their relationship out, especially when they're continually being interrupted by the calls of the bovine congregation from the back of their hallowed, milk-covered church of hay. Let's watch.
Golly, Miss Mona, I could just stay here all day with you. Just spending our time drinking wine, milking cows, occasionally, you know, rolling around in the hay.
I think it's fantastic that you don't mind my age. I just want to put that out there. It was hovering around,
No,
and I thought,
I'm
someone
glad.
needs to say it.
I'm glad you didn't mind that I gained 150 pounds to this role. But a lot of people say, hey, you know what? She's not as old as you think. Matter of fact, she was only 4 or 5 years older than that guy in the Manchurian Candidate. So why not take a risk with a gal? You're like an animal on the prowl looking for younger men. That's what you are. I'm drawn to you. Those steely eyes, the way you sort of pounce on me when I'm not looking, the way you sort of make it a part of my job to please you. In flowers, in flowery talk I read from a book.
Oh, you've helped me get my groove back. If it weren't for these damn cows, I could stay here forever.
Well, they tend to get a little mad when you aren't milking them with their udders getting all swollen.
Udders swollen indeed. Now here's a little treat from her Herzog that you probably don't remember from the film, you expect it to reach its climactic point at this point, but it doesn't. It veers off into a tangent still revered in the folklore of French dairy farm cinema to this day. As we see in the next scene, Angela Lansbury goes all bed knobs and broomsticks on Christopher Reeves in a sensuous slow dance that they engage in the middle of a pile of hay while speaking to each other only in hushed tones of Aramaic. Let's see it. Absolutely unbelievable. But now you know that this movie was indeed the forerunner of Macrame, Pee-wee's Playhouse, and Passion of the Christ. Let's take a look at the exciting conclusion where they realize that although their love is doomed, they still have time for one more bit of truth-telling before Christopher Reeve is yanked out of the dairy farm by a German paratrooper who falls out of a Stuka dive bomber, thus killing the moment and a lot of the French resistance in the process, and dragging him off into God knows where, leaving Angela Lansbury only to frolic in the dairy farm with an animated lion who's wearing a haphazardly tilted king's crown.
Well, gosh, do you hear that? That sounds exactly like a Stuka. I think they're bombing Louis. They're going to take out Louis and all the rest of the Maquis.
Everything's come full circle. This is where we started, my love. It's the circle of life, my friend.
Not even. Oh, no. I won't let it take you. I'll always love you. I'll always have Paris.
Oh, my sweet Pumbaa. Timon and Nala.
Knock Knock, Who's There? From 1963. I hope you enjoyed this special review of this movie. Join us next time when we'll examine Terminators 1 through 8. And we'll
end this.
Move on to the next game.